The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill was founded in 1789 on July 28, 1868. The 14th Amendment was declared granting citizenship, equal civil and legal rights to African Americans. UNC had 4 black freshmen in 1960 and 18 black students in 1963. In 2023, it is a widespread thought that the majority supports equality, that we do not condone racism on this campus. Our community uses the term racist as an insult. We have decided it is a negative attribute. But what if it wasn't? If you were a student in the 1900s, would you have stood up and said, "This is wrong. Separate is not equal"? Would you have needed a Supreme Court to tell you that? Would you have supported the Dred Scott decision? J. Kenneth Lee did. Lee studied law at Greensboro, North Carolina. He would receive his Juris Doctoris in 1952 from this university that had been determined to be equal, so UNC law could stay segregated. However, Lee saw what the majority supports now, that it is not equality. In June of 1951, Lee and Harvey Beach became the first African Americans to enroll in University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill Law. After first needing to fight through a lengthy lawsuit, I am a woman who goes to UNC. This is a university that did not allow women to begin enrolling until 1896. Yet the first black woman did not attend UNC till the 1960s. Karen L. Parker was a journalism major who graduated in 1965 from University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. She left behind a collection of diaries detailing racism she faced during her time. Today, America seems to be an accepting place of equality. And while that may be true for some, it is not the truth. We are built on the fundamentals of racism and inequality. UNC is built on money from slavery, unjust land grabs, and manipulation of minorities. We as a society claim to stand against racism. But when we are faced with a true act of racism, many stay silent. They stay silent just like the majority stayed silent against the racial disparity and segregation this university supported. George Perry Floyd Jr. was a black man murdered by a police officer on May 25, 2020. He was killed after being suspected of using a counterfeit $20 bill by those that are supposed to be our direct protection to uphold the ideologies of this country. What are these ideologies when we're built on racism and inequality and it protects an officer who murders? George Perry Floyd Jr., Karen L. Parker, J. Kenneth Lee, and many more have been historical in the fight against our founding ideologies. Yet it is not their responsibility to be a martyr in this fight. They deserve a normal life where they don't need to be killed, to have to sue to gain acceptance to a law school, to be arrested for trying to enjoy normal college activities. It is everyone's responsibility to be better. The majority wouldn't speak out when it was said to be right. Now it's said to be wrong, and people still stay silent to protect those that support these ideologies.